Scrapbooking Fun Summit and the Scrapbooking Fun Circle. And we wanted to do a really quick video to answer some frequently asked questions and to give you a personal invitation to come and join the Scrapbooking Fun Circle. And so what is the Scrapbooking Fun Circle? This is your place to come together, to learn, to laugh, to have fun, and scrap or make cards or do whatever paper crafting that you want to do. With a group of fellow papercraft enthusiasts who love what they're doing, who have fun with what they're doing. And we're going to talk about all of what comes together and what's included in the Scrapbooking Fun Circle, but also just to invite you into this. And so first I'm going to start with why did we create the Scrapbooking Fun Circle? And then Tracy's going to go over what's in the Scrapbooking Fun Circle. So we created the Scrapbooking Fun Circle because we like tongue-tied names. We created it from the Scrapbooking Fun Summits, because one of the feedback that we got is, you know, I have all the scrapbooking supplies and I never use them. I never can find time to do it. You know, I used to go to crops or I used to go out, but there's not as many things in my town anymore because things have shut down or they don't have stores or things like that. So we created it to create a sense of community, to give you opportunities to come together with like-minded people from all over the world. We have Scrapbooking Fun Circle members from North America, from the UK, from Australia, from Germany. So come together with people all over the world and actually share your passion and get to know each other and have fun. And the friendships that are already forming in the circle and the energy that's forming is really cool. And so that's the reason we created it. But we want to explain a little bit about what's in it and answer some of your frequently asked questions. So Tracy, go ahead and explain each of our there's 6 components. So I'll keep Tracy on track for this one.
Yeah, make sure I can remember them all, because here comes the tongue twisters. But it's fun. And so the first group is, or the first, I see I'm already going to forget my words, sorry ladies. The first section there is the craft and chats. And those happen several times, at least once a week there, where we get together and you can, you know, chat with everybody else who's there, scrapbooking, card making, mixed media, whatever. You could be knitting, you could be doing nothing and just listening to the everybody speak. And then, but like, and Heather just said, we're forming bonds there. We're getting to know each other. Because some of the conversations we've had have been personal. Some of them have been all craft related. And somebody asked one question, let's say, and it's amazing the different answers and how everybody's helping each other. And that is really fun.
It's a great resource to learn, to ask questions, to just see how somebody else's uses something that you use or what they're working on. In fact, one of our members who's been working on some stuff, hopefully be one of our presenters because they're doing some really cool stuff and they hadn't thought about this. So it's an opportunity to get together. And as Tracy said, we do it at least, there's an event once a week. It's not always a craft and chat, but there's at least one event once a week, and that will grow as our membership grows and as opportunities grow.
All right. We have creative craft clinics. And that is when we'll find a speaker. And again, it's going to be all a variety of topics every month. And they'll do the video right there live in front of us, showing us how to make whatever it is that we're doing that month. And then, of course, because it's live, you can ask questions while it's being done. And then afterwards, we're asking questions as well and getting all sorts of feedback and answers and ideas and things that, you know, we weren't even expecting to get necessarily speak about that day. But it's amazing how much that one special paper crafter will know and, you know, will help us out with so many things.
Yeah, and one thing about the craft and chats, sorry, the crafting clinics that's different than the summit, or different than watching somebody live on YouTube, because yes, it's likely that you can find a video from someone who's in our thing, this is a workshop. This isn't you'll all join us on Zoom if you want, and if you're unavailable, the replays will be available. But you get to be there in the room. You can bring your own supplies and craft with them, or you can just watch and ask questions live. It's a really different sense of doing that than watching something where you're not involved. And so our intention is to make these really things where you get, you know, you get ideas and you learn and you can ask questions, and it's an opportunity to interact with our experts who cover everything from scrapbooking, from cutting machines, and from I was going to say cutting machines and scrapbooking and card making. We're really bringing in a diverse audience based on your feedback. So one of the things that happens when you join the Scrapbooking Fun Circle is you fill in a a survey, and that helps us choose what you're looking for and what you want to learn. It also comes up in our conversations, and that's what happened this week in one of our crafting chats. Somebody mentioned something, it's like, oh yeah, we got to bring somebody in to do that. And that's our intention, is to grow the content that we bring in based on what our members need.
Exactly. And I'm always listening to what everybody's speaking about when we're chatting, because it's amazing what little words I can hear and go, I'm going to bring somebody in for that. Right. Yeah. So I am always paying attention to you. I'm like that mom. Okay. Our third is the Paper Crafters Day, sorry, challenges. I'm not going to say my other words right because I can't, I'm getting tongue twisted not even saying it. But basically, every month we're giving you a challenge. And it may not be as difficult as you think, because I'm always trying to make sure that it's something that odds are you have it in your crafting area. So it's using your scraps, it's using your punches, and I can't give away the challenges that might be coming up, but it's something, again, just to say, look, you don't have to go shopping and buying that. Here it is. Use something, do something about this or with that product. Okay, we're trying to keep it easy, but making you dig out your stash and using it, your product.
It's all meant to think, really, in honesty, the challenges are meant to, as Tracy said, dig out what you have, use what you have, don't go that, but it's also made you kind of think in a different way. It's all about playing. And it's actually called the PaperCraft Playhouse Challenge. That's what Tracy
I couldn't read my own writing.
It's about playing and not feeling the stress of a project that you have to do, but just playing with something. And it could be a card, it could be a scrapbooking layout, it could be anything. It's about playing. And it's about sharing that with others.
And speaking of sharing, that's when we have our show and tells. And that way you can show what you've done to others. And it's amazing, once again, the ideas that we get from each other. All right. And of course, if you're like, well, I don't want to work, I don't have a punch. Maybe you don't have, I'm just going to use this as an example. That's fine. You can work on another challenge. It's not homework. You know what I mean? You're not going to pass or anything or fail. It's all giving you ideas, and you could show us anything that you've done that month. And it's amazing, again, how we then go on to our discussions and learn from each other. It's fun.
And one of our paper crafters who's in now she has a Cricut. She's built this amazing paper house. I don't know what to call that. She also does cards and she does layouts, but she's built this paper house. So it's about and it's amazing and it's inspiring, right? Of what you can do. So it opens up the box of what you can do. And that's really what our Showcase Your Creations is all about.
Exactly. And then there's the Paper Crafters Nook. Now, this is on Facebook, so don't worry. Everything else is you can have without Facebook, first of all, okay? This is where you could show all your the pictures of what you've done, and you can ask questions, you can answer the questions, you can just chat with each other. And
one correction, that's not the Nook. That's the Facebook. That's the Scrapbooking Fun Circle Hangout. So
same thing, eh? The Nook is the library, Tracy. I write notes and I shouldn't look at them. Okay, exactly. Sorry, the Nook, you're right. The Nook is where, oh my goodness.
Oh, we didn't plan this, but there you go.
Oh, no.
The Nook is the library.
The library.
So the Facebook group, you don't have to be on Facebook and you don't have to use Zoom. Those are our two tools. We are limited by technology, obviously. And I know some people don't like Facebook. So if you're not on Facebook, you will not miss anything. But we do have a Facebook group where you can share what you're doing and where you can work on that. At some point in time, that may change to some other new technology that's out there, but that's the best and easiest one to use right now. We also have the PaperCraft Nook, which is going to be our library. It's getting there, where you get access to any of our crafting clinics. If you've joined and you're a new member, and we'll talk about how you can join the member in a minute, how you can join the circle in a minute, you will have access to all of our past recordings. We weren't initially going to do this, but our members want it. We're recording our craft and chats as well. So, you can put one of them up and craft away on your own, even if you're not with us. So you'll have access to past, and we'll put other bonuses in there as well. So really, it's basically an ever-growing library of things to inspire yourself with. And that's our crafting Nook.
Yes, thank you. I'm not good with words, okay? But also, as Heather was saying, everything is also taped, because we're playing around with different times of the in the day because we're accommodating people around the world. So we know that you can't make every single event, but it's in the library. You can go back and you can watch and then, just kind of skip and watch a video or watch the whole thing or fast forward it, whatever you want, and hear from each other or see what we're talking about. And then, you won't miss anything.
Mhm.
Okay. And that's open to everybody.
Well, and you
Yeah.
may also want to watch something, a technique that you learned later on and try it yourself. So
Yeah,
it's all there for you.
exactly.
So here we have some other questions. So that's what's in it, right? And it may grow and it may change, but those are the core components of what the Scrapbooking Fun Circle is. A question we get is, who is it for? So this is seasoned paper crafters or beginners, but you can be a seasoned paper crafter who becomes a beginner because you're trying a new technique. The cool part is we have that mix, and our seasoned crafters are sharing some amazing ideas, and our beginners are getting inspired. So it's really a mix. It's called the Scrapbooking Fun. It's the circle.
Circle.
Background is scrapbooking, but there's tons of card making going on. I mean, the overlay between the two, a lot of people like the card making because it's quick and easy, but a lot of them also say, I really need all that scrapbooking stuff I've got sitting on the shelf, right? So it's a combination of the two, or mixed media, or whatever you want to do, right? It's about coming together and actually playing, and that's why we have all the playful terms in it. So one was question if you can attend, which Tracy already answered. I don't live in North America. We have people from all over the world. So whatever time zone you're in, we're doing our best to work through them. It doesn't mean we're going to hit them all. We're experimenting. We had less people on the last one we did, so maybe we won't do that time again. We're trying to experiment and see, because everyone's in different situations. We have members who are retired. We have members who are working, members with young kids, right? Everyone's in a different situation. So we're trying our best to find the sweet spots and see when we can do this. How does payment work? So you can join the circle in 3 different ways. You can join and go month by month. You can join on a quarterly basis, which is a little less. You can join and just commit for the whole year of fun, and that's going to be even less. And the instructions to join or how to join are going to be in the description with this video once we're finished, or in an email if you're on our email list. So you'll get all the instructions of how to join this month. So it may be different each month. There can be different things going on, but you'll get the instructions of how to join. And you can choose. So if you're not sure, go monthly. If you're ready to commit to fun, go yearly. You will get the best savings from a yearly purchase of the Scrapbooking Fun Circle. And so you have those different options available to you. There are a lot of other PaperCraft memberships out there. What makes this difference? So a couple of things make it different. Number one is we make it different. Yeah, exactly. Everyone, we all resonate with different people. We all have different combinations of things. So you may find somebody that you really love, and that's the membership you join, and that's fair. The other thing is there's not a lot of scrapbooking memberships out there. In fact, I don't know of any other scrapbooking memberships out there. Not to say there aren't. There's a lot of card making memberships, but there's not a lot of scrapbooking, or ones that just kind of welcome whatever it is that you want to do. And that's kind of what we're about. It's about, like we said earlier, getting your supplies, doing those layouts that you've been thinking about doing for years, playing and doing that. So we're not specific on anything. We're not a Cricut.
Limited. Yeah. You can come in and knit. You can come in and just watch TV and listen to us. It doesn't matter. Just enjoy.
Yeah, just enjoy. And if you're, on the fence, then join for just a month. You can switch from a month to yearly or quarterly if you say after the month, yes, I want this. But if you want to just try it out and see if it works for you, join for a month. We've had people who've joined for a month who have stayed, and we've had people who've joined for a month who have left because it just didn't work for them. We had one person who recently left who's like, I don't want to leave, but it's just not working for them in this moment, but they plan to come back. And so, that's up to you. But really, if you want to have fun, the bottom line of all this is, if you want to have fun, you want to have some laughs, you want to meet people from around the world, you want to get access to some really cool clinics to, learn new skills and new crafting techniques. Tracy really loves to bring in the unusual and the different. So to learn that and to do that, come and join us. If you that's really what this is about, is to come and join us, come and have some fun with us. And if you have questions, let us know. You can reach us by comments in our Facebook group or on our YouTube channel, or you can respond to an email if you're on our email list. let us know. We're here to answer questions, but we'd love to have you come and join the circle, come and have fun with us. And we also have our summit coming up in June. So if you are in the summit, have been in a past summit, our summit is coming up in June, and we are busy getting some really interesting speakers and sponsors for that summit. So that's what we wanted to cover. Tracy, any parting words?
We just want to see you. How about this? I dare you to join us. Come on in and have fun, right? Come on.
It's
Yeah.
really about, yeah, come and have fun. There's some great people in here. And just, you know, one of the things, for those who don't know, if you're new, I am not a scrapbooker. Tracy's a scrapbooking. I'm the techie business person in this partnership. But scrapbooking, card making people are amazing, right? They're so open and welcoming. And that's really what this is about, is giving you that open, welcoming feeling that you have when you go to a crop, and hopefully you're still going to crops, so you're crafting in circles and other things, but to bring it into your home, to make it easy, accessible for you. And so that's what this is about. So come and join us. If you have any questions, like I said, reach out, and thank you so much.
We're looking forward to seeing you. Have fun.